Okay, let's pretend that you didn't see what just happened earlier. Anyways, hi. Fuck, I don't know how to start my stream. Okay, let me just do my intro. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to everyone who is watching right now. My name is Minerva End. You can call me Me. And for today's agenda, we are actually going to be streaming my VTuber self reintroduction. And the reason being is that my VOD from the last reintroduction did not save, thankfully, because that was incredibly scuffed. I just typed it out as I was talking. But yeah, I wanted it to be a little bit more organized, and the reason why I am doing it right now is going to be explained later. Let me just do a little bit more setup. I should have done this earlier, but like, my goodness, I just yeah. Anyways, let me just do this, and okay, we can proceed with the presentation. For starters, I'm going to introduce myself. My name is Minerva End, and you can call me Me. The name that I chose doesn't really matter, honestly. You could just think of it as me just introducing myself. It's literally just my name. Nothing to it. No lore stuff happening. And my birth date, my birth date is the 5th of May. I was originally supposed to stream 2 days ago. This stream was supposed to happen 2 days ago because I wanted to time it during my birthday so that I had something special planned out for my birthday stream, but some things happened. I was not available to stream for my birthday, and it just made me really sad, and I said, hey, I'm going to reschedule it for the 6th of May. Nope. Some things happened on the 6th of May, and actually I was scheduled to stream it on the evening of the 6th of May, but why are the birds are chirping outside? Sorry. I was scheduled to stream it in the evening for the 6th of May, but unfortunately, I cannot bring myself to stream while someone else is in the vicinity. So if you've ever been curious, yes, I do stream when I'm alone at home, which is why my streams tend to happen in the middle of the day. Then, okay, so, instead of streaming on the 5th and the 6th, I decided I was going to stream on the 7th, which is today, and thankfully enough, I do have a lot of time in my hands, but I will be incredibly busy in the evening, so yeah. Moving on, my height, as mentioned before, is 147 centimeters. I am not that tall, and it's just my genes. I don't really have anything else to say. I'm just that short. Is there any perks to being short? I would say being up on front is always being pushed to the front so that I can see is a perk of being short, but anything else, I don't know. The birds are really noisy outside right now. Oh my goodness. For my languages, I do speak fluent English and Filipino, whilst my Japanese is a little bit of a work in progress. Now, for those of you who might be curious, why am I learning Japanese anyway? None of you, I'm just kidding. I just wanted to learn Japanese because I've been interested in the language for a really long time, and because I have been a fan of anime ever since I was born, so it's just something that is close to me, I would say. And I can hold up a little bit of a conversation, but I'm not confident that I can continue it to day's end, you know, because learning Japanese is a little bit of hard work, especially reading, but I can speak a little bit of it. Let me think of my intro actually in Japanese. おはよう、こんにちは、こんばんは。どこにでもより Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, wherever you are right now. どこにでもより今どこにでもより私の名前は Minerva End でもみって呼んでて大丈夫です。And I don't know what else to say, honestly. みはfull-time 学生 part-time VTuber. Hi. Let's just move on to the next before I continue to embarrass myself. Moving on, we have my dislikes. Now, why did I start with my dislikes instead of my likes? Well, we are going to be discussing my interests a little bit more later, and since I am not much of a hater, let's start with my dislikes. And it's going to be simple. It's just 3 little things. My first dislike has got to be slow walkers. I do not like people when they walk slowly. Excuse me, I do not like people who walk really leisurely in the middle of the sidewalk. There are conditions to me not liking slow walkers, and that's if they decide to take their leisurely time walking in the middle of the sidewalk instead of moving to the side when there are people who are obviously trying to get to where they want to go in a very fast manner. And I especially do not like it when groups of people walk slowly and disturb the flow of people who are either counterflowing them or like going with them in the flow, but they take so long to just walk. If it's a group of people, you could at least make space for other people who are rushing and move to the side, is what I mean. It's something that can have a solution, so I don't care if you take your leisurely walk as long as you don't get in my way. Next up, we have heavy rain. Now, a lot of people are going to say, hey, but heavy rain is for the vibes. Heavy rain is for, well, we're going to be discussing that later. Heavy rain is for the vibes. It's for the cozy. And for me, it's not. It's never been cozy, at the very least, for my point of view. Because whenever heavy rain hits my area, it tends to flood. And I am not fond of floods, of course, duh. And aside from that, the weather conditions are so bad that it affects my Wi-Fi, and as someone who is in the internet sphere, I do not like when my Wi-Fi gets disturbed. I don't get to, I don't get to be on the internet when my internet is so slow. And actually, let me share an anecdote about my life. There was this one time when I was downloading an update for a game that came out recently. We're gonna be discussing that game later, but this game had a new patch and I was downloading the update in the middle of a fucking storm, and the download took like a day, 24 hours, I don't remember the exact number of hours, but it took more than a day, with my parents, my sister, and I taking shifts to make sure that the download doesn't stop. and it did multiple times in the middle of it because all three of us fell asleep, and it was just not great. Yeah. Moving on, we're finally going to address now. If I say I'm not a hater, but if I can hate anything, if I can hate anything, it's going to be this one. I genuinely do not like loud motorcycles. No, I do not like loud motorcycles. It is such a bane in my existence, a great thorn in my back. There's a loud motorcycle right there. It just frustrates me whenever I hear it, especially in a really, really crowded, in a residential area. I would say if you have a if you have a motorcycle and you are driving it really, really loudly in a residential area, I hope that your tires pop and your tambocho fucking fails. Just, it's... I may be a hater, but I will never curse at a person, but I will curse your motorcycle that it fails as a consequence to your insensitivity. Please, for the love of God, do not ride your loud ass motorcycles in residential areas. It pisses people off. It ruins the sleep of people who are sleeping. It ruins people who are trying to have meetings. And you're going vroom vroom vroom. Shut the fuck up. I hate that. I hate that. Okay. Before I get more let's say passionate about this subject, let's move on to my likes. My first category. Now, for my likes, I like to categorize it because I do have a lot of interests and I would rather be organized than be all over the place. For my games, there are loud motorcycles still. Okay. For the games, I really, really like Genshin Impact. Now, you may have noticed the Genshin Impact here is capitalized, and that's because I really, really like Genshin Impact. And throughout the presentation, there are going to be some lines that are going to be boldened in bold letters, and those are indicators that they are some of my favorites. Anyways, let's talk about Genshin Impact. If it wasn't obvious enough from the VODs that you can see on my YouTube channel, check it out. It's right there. Wow, loud motorcycles. Wow. What a great example as to how much I hate them. Anyways, for Genshin Impact, if it wasn't obvious enough from my VODs, my previous streams, it's my favorite game of all time. It's free, and the battle is just really, really interesting. The story, the lore, oh my goodness, I'm so excited for the next edition. I'm so excited for the next patch. Oh my goodness, it's gonna be the final battle with Dotto. I'm so excited. Sorry, what the fuck. Sorry, but yeah, Genshin Impact, one of my favorite games of all time. My favorite character of all time has got to be Albedo, the chief alchemist of the Knights of Favonius. And fun fact, when he came out, he had little text about himself, and when he came out, I was like instantly in love with him. And it's just his character development too throughout the game has been really, really nice. And I love him so much. I love all of the characters, and I wouldn't say I have a dislike to anyone. Yeah, that's basically it. My favorite nation has got to be home, you know? It's got to be Mondstadt. That's home. If I had to describe home, it would be Mondstadt. And for my favorite nation lore-wise, it has got to be Sumeru. Holy. The lore for Sumeru. for our conquests at the very least are just so incredibly good. Anyways, let's move on to the next one. Now this this game, very, very, very love and hate relationship with this game. Goodness, this game just makes me lose my mind. I get incredibly toxic whenever I play Valorant, even though I am hardstock silver. I've never gone past. I have gone past silver. My peak is gold one, but ever since I had the taste of gold one, I never got past it. Yeah, it's a love and hate relationship. I get toxic with Valorant, and it's just For my favorite agent, I would say it's ISO. Like I'm not the greatest with my aim, but whenever I do pop off with ISO, it feels so rewarding. Also, there's Deadlock and Astra. Like, let me just pick a favorite for each role. For Duelist, it's ISO. For there's also Sorry, I got distracted. My friends find the worst times to... What the heck? Wait. My stream stopped in my tablet. Hold on. You need to check if I'm still running. Okay. I'm still going. Holy. Let me just do this to see. Okay. It's running. Sorry. I got distracted. God damn it. Anyways, what was I talking about? Favorite agent per role. It has to be ISO for Duelist. For Controller, it's Astra. Initiator. I don't have a favorite initiator, I think. Maybe it's Gecko? Yeah, I would say Gecko. And then for Sentinel, it's Deadlock. Like, lore-wise, I like all of them, but gameplay is more important to me in Valorant, I would say. I like them, but my favorite has got to be ISO. As mentioned before, like whenever I do pop off using ISO, it feels nice. It feels great. Excuse me while I drink my drink. Moving on, we have Apex Legends. Now, people are going to think that it does give me this similar vibe of Valorant, but no. Actually, I do play Apex Legends more chill than I do Valorant. For Apex, it's just something that it's a game where I just play whenever I feel like it. I don't care if I lose, RP. Is it RP? If I remember correctly, rank points. I don't care if I lose RP in Apex Legends. It's a chill game for me. And I'm not that great at it too, but it just, yeah, it's not something that I take too seriously. My favorite characters have got to be Seer and Horizon. Love their lore. Love them. Moving on, we have Honkai Star Rail. As for Honkai Star Rail, sorry, I got distracted. My IRLs just choose to stress me out at the wrong times. Anyways, for Honkai, there's another loud motorcycle. For Honkai Star Rail, I recently just got back because Silver Wolf level 999 came out, and I do not have Silver Wolf's base form, so I wanted to get the level 999. And needless to say, I did get her finally. And I lost my 50-50. But it's fine. It's fine. I have her now, so there's that. And actually, I did play Honkai Star Rail from its release up until Penacony, and then I had to drop it because I was incredibly busy and I missed out on the entire Amphorius arc, and I haven't caught up with the story. I don't want to skip to Plan Arcadia without having gone through Amphorius. So, yeah. Excuse me. I want to watch it. I might skip it on my gameplay, but I might skip Amphorius on my gameplay, but I might watch the 50-hour video for it. It's just so long. I don't know if I can handle it. I can handle getting back to it anyways. But I've been addicted to Currency Wars. I think that's safe to admit. I've been addicted to Currency Wars in Honkai Star Rail, and yeah. My favorite faction is actually the Masked Fools, which just happens to have a lot of lore in Plan Arcadia. And the Masked Fools who are in Plan Arcadia, well, not necessarily just in Plan Arcadia, but the Masked Fools in general, are followers of the Eon of Elation. Aha! And being the Eon of Elation, you know who else is Elation? More so, the Emanator. An Emanator of Elation. It's Silverwolf level 999, so it just goes full circle at this point. So, yeah. That's my story with Honkai Star Rail. Moving on, we have Kaiju number 8, the game. I do have more to elaborate later for Kaiju number 8, but specifically the game. I like the story of it. And Kaiju number 8, one of my favorite animations, manga. So I decided, hey, why not play the game too? And the game's lore is actually really, really interesting. I love the close. I love Closer. I love Closer. And my favorite from Closer is Shinomiya Sagan. I think I can just spoil it outright because I don't know if people who like Kaiju number 8 the game are going to see this anyway. Shinomiya Sagan is the sister of Shinomiya Kikoru. So, yeah. Like her, but my favorite character of all time is Hoshino Soshiro. Like, even outside of Kaiju number 8, my favorite character of all time, one of them at least, is Hoshino Soshiro. And I have all of his forms in Kaiju number 8. It was a bit difficult to get all of them as someone who's free to play, but I did get all of them. I made sure of that. Moving on, we have Mahjong Soul. It's another one of those chill games that I play whenever I have nothing else to do or I don't want to play the other games. I just boot up Mahjong Soul, I play it a little bit, and then I log out. It's not something that I get over competitive with because it's honestly more so a game of luck for me. At the very least, that's my point of view of Mahjong Soul. And of course, I also play others, but unfortunately, let me just categorize it. Genshin Impact, Valorant, and Apex Legends are on my laptop. I play them, and they take up my storage for my laptop, and those are the only games that are downloaded here. Honkai Star Rail and Kaiju number 8 the game are on my tablet, and yeah, those are the only two on my tablet too, because I do have other files in my tablet. I use it for school. Hi girl, sorry I'm late. No, you're just in time, don't worry, I just got started. I'm only in the games category, but it's already been 25 minutes. Holy shit, I talk a lot. No, it's good. You're good. I literally just started. Wait, actually, let me show you. I started with... Oh, there's the slide count. I'm only in slide 4 out of 19. Anyways. Yeah. Genshin, Valorant, and Apex are the games that I have in my laptop. Honkai Star Rail and Kaiju number 8 the game are in my tablet and are eating up my storage. Mahjong Soul is something that I play via browser. Yes, it can be a browser game. If you want to play it on browser, you can. that is where I play Mahjong Soul now because I do not have storage on my tablet anymore. Haha. Restart po. Nope. 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 You're just gonna have to watch the VOD for that. Actually, let's. Ah! My gosh. Let's continue. For my next category, it is my animated shows. Wait, I forgot to mention. Yes, I do play other games, but I don't have any more storage for that. Let's go back. Jesus Christ, I said I wasn't going to have more scuff, but I ended up being scuffed still. Anyways, I do play a lot of games. Other games, I used to be addicted to ZZZ, which is another Hoyoverse title. And, oh my god, the loud motorcycles. There they are. Yep. You can watch the VOD to see how violent my reaction was towards loud motorcycles. But anyway, going back to what I was saying, I do play other games like ZZZ, but unfortunately I do not have the storage to host those games on my laptop anymore, or my tablet for that matter. And I feel bad because I dropped it in the middle of season 2, and season 3 is about to come out, and I think Silly is about to come out soon, and I want to get Silly so bad. Ah! Anyways, let's move on. We are going to discuss animated shows. Now, for this category, you are going to notice that some of them have been capitalized. As I mentioned before, the no, not capitalized, boldened. The names with bold letters are my favorites. Starting off, we have Dr. Stone. One of my favorite series of all time. The manga ends okay, I would say, as some of the others here too, and in an okay state. I feel like the ending of Dr. Stone could have been better, but let's not discuss that because we are discussing animated shows for the animation. I'm so excited. I'm so happy that it's about to. Oh my gosh, the culmination of Dr. Stone is upon us. My favorite character finally got animated. It's been so long. I've been waiting for so long for Sai anime to get animated, and he's finally here. I'm so happy. Damn, the model looks great. Thank you. It feels like a 2D rig, not just a PNG. Well, it's because it's not a PNG. It is a 2D rig. See? I do have my Z's rigged. Wait, well, you didn't notice? Sorry, I'm not as like moving. But you are going to notice that there isn't an X and a Y. It's been moving! Since I started streaming, it's been moving! I've had this Z angle since forever. I've had this since forever. You're going to see more of it. I meant when ka pa nagparig. I didn't ask someone else to rig it. I rigged it myself. I rigged it myself. But I got lazy, which is why there's no X and Y. Like, since before I started streaming as Minerva. It's been rigged. It's been rigged. It's been like that. I just don't move as much. Especially in my VODs, it's not obvious. Next up, we have Apothecary Diaries. It's one of my favorites too, but recently. And I think that I am incredibly excited for the next season of it. I don't know if it's been announced, but I am really excited. How much commission pagawa, char? Maybe. I'm just kidding. I don't know. I haven't even finished my X and Y because I'm too lazy and I don't want to waste my free trial for VTube Studio. But yeah. If push comes to shove, maybe I need a few more. If I need money, I might ask that I make your model and then I rig it too. Anyways, for Apothecary Diaries, it's one of the more recent animes that I watched, and I'm really excited to see the next iteration of it. I haven't caught up with the light novel for it because if I recall correctly, it starts off as a light novel with two manga versions. And I haven't caught up with any of that. I'm an anime only when it comes to Apothecary Diaries. Now, for manga and anime that I keep up with, Frieren Beyond Journey's End. It's one of my favorite animated shows, not because of the animation, but because of the story that it boasts. It's one of the more... It feels, I would say, human. It's so much... There's not like a lot going on at for most of the time, but it feels human. It definitely feels like a slice of life. But it's not a slice of life in a sense that you highlight only the happy parts of it or only the crazy parts of your life. It's more so a slice of life as in you go through the everyday occurrences that Frieren and the party goes through. I love Frieren and I'm excited for the next season. That is where a lot of the fights are going to happen too. So yippee! And next up we have Dark Gathering. It's a bit of a niche pull, but Dark Gathering is one of the horror anime that I actually like. I can't tell you the syllabus because I haven't I have the memory of a goldfish, but yeah, it's one of the names that really stuck to me. It's one of the animes that stuck to me, and I'm interested in the dynamics of the main cast. The main cast being the little girl, the guy, and the girl. Fuck. But yeah. It's a really interesting watch, and I would encourage people who like horror to watch that too. It's nice. I did not read the manga for this, so I'm anime only for this too. But yeah. Dark Gathering, please put it on your watch list. Now, let us begin with Oshinoko. Perfect timing, Akina. Welcome to the stream. I am aware that not a lot of people like Oshinoko, but I would consider myself as the Oshinoko defender. Please, 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 for the love of God, if you are going to take interest in anime or if you are going to watch Oshinoko, please keep an open mind and understand that there are dynamics, there are really, really deep things that you need to understand with each character before we go into it, before you get into it, before you say anything bad about the anime. Please, for the love of God, be more understanding of their circumstances. Oshinoko coincidence, I just paused episode 26 for this stream. Thank you for taking the time to actually watch my stream. Oh my god, wait. Let me, who? Di ko pa natutuloy Oshinoko. Please continue it. It's such a good anime, but people tend to not like it. My goodness. Anyways, let me just continue my defense before we move on. Oshinoko's characters like Ruby, you need to understand that Ruby is a kid. You need to understand that Ruby has gone through so much even as a kid. Please, for the love of God, please understand Ruby's character. Aside from Ruby, there's also Aqua, who tends to get a lot of slack for the kind of stuff that Ruby has done. Please, for the love of God, understand that Aqua is a much deeper character to understand. Please, please, please. Aqua has so much to his lore that you need to understand. Nakakakrib manakal. There's just so much to understand. I understand getting mad at the kind of stuff that is happening in the story, but like you need to understand. Just be more understanding. Please, 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 please. Me, when I say I'm an Oshinoko defender, please, just understand the story, please. Anyways, also, my darling, my precious Arimakana, please be more understanding of her. I know that a lot of people on the internet really like Kana-chan, and I'm really happy that people are taking a liking to Kana-chan, but there are still people who are putting her through so much. She's getting lashings because of the kind of stuff that Aqua has done. And I'm like, please understand that Aqua has conflicts of himself, and that Arimakana is just being caught in those kind of conflicts. And it's not just Kana-chan, it's also goodness. Me when I defend, and it's just me begging. Anyways, for the Oshinoko ending, no spoilers. For the Oshinoko ending, I would say a lot of people did not like the ending of the manga. I would say that it was justified. The ending of it was incredibly justified. It might not be the best ending ever, but it did end in what I would say is something sensible. It's not like the worst ending ever. It's also not the best ending ever. Speaking of best endings ever in manga, let's proceed with Haikyuu. How do you want to end a good... If you want to read something that has a really good ending, read Haikyuu. Honestly, everyone agrees. Everyone on the internet agrees Haikyuu's ending is the best for manga, or at least the mainstream manga. I love the ending of Haikyuu. Goodness gracious. That ending is so good. Favorite character has got to be Nishinoya Yu. I also like how the story ends for him. And just animation wise, I'm so excited for the movie that's coming out, for the next installment. It's just wow. Di na pinatigil ang vocal stem. Sorry. It's something grabe na ang vocal stem ko. Real. Very real. Pero mawawala din yan. But I feel like whenever I bring up goodness gracious, it's never gonna leave. So maybe, oh my god, babalik na ako sa oh my god. Moving on from Haikyuu, we have Nitengo Jigen no Ririsa. I refuse to put the... Oh, of course, there's a loud motorcycle in the background. I refuse to put the English title of it because it is a mistranslation. Who the hell decided that English title? Whoever decided the English title for this series, I hope you get a pay cut. I'm just kidding. Nitengo Jigen no Ririsa. Now, I have to preface. It has a lot of fan service. It has a lot of fan service, but it's a really cute, like, semi-romance, it's slice of life. I don't know how to describe it, but it's one of my favorite, I would say, like high school anime sort of stuff. But oh my god, I forgot to list Polar Opposites here. Fuck, it's because I made this list so long ago before Polar Opposites came out. Holy. Anyways, I'll talk about that later, but Nitengo Jigen no Ririsa has a lot of fan service. Manga wise, I love the ending of it. If you're open to a little bit of fan service, and you're like, it's not a little bit, it's a lot of fan service, but if you're open to a lot of fan service and yeah, a fun read, Nitengo Jigen no Ririsa, please. I recommend it. If you're not into fan service, don't read it because it has a lot of fan service. Di pala ako nakafollow my faults. It's fine. It's fine. You're good. Next up, we have Uma Musume. Peak. I love the animations for this. We are going to discuss Uma Musume later too. I have a lot more to say about Uma Musume, but Uma Musume, the animation, yes. Minerva average fan service enjoyer, real. We are going to discuss more, but Uma Musume first. Uma Musume, love, love, love the animation for it. If you okay, let me just promote my favorite favorite installment of it. If you are interested in like a short watch, like six, definitely just 6 episodes, you need to watch Road to the Top, an installment of Uma Musume about Narita Top Road, TM Opera O, and fuck, what's her name? I forgot her name. I forgot her name. The other one. 3 of them. Not Agnes Takyong. That's another movie. Fuck, what's her name? I forgot her name. I forgot her name. The one with the one who ate their twin. But yeah, if you want to watch a short, like a short series, like half a series of Uma Musume, by all means, you should watch Road to the Top. That's where my favorite Uma. That's where my favorite Uma shines, which is TM Opero, and it is free to watch on YouTube. It's free to watch on YouTube. You can search it up. Road to the Top, Uma Musume. It has subs too. It has subtitles too, so you can watch it for free with subtitles. Yeah. Anyways, aside from that, you can also watch the movie, which is Beginning of a New Era. It's in cinemas. I don't know if it's still here in the Philippines, but it's on cinemas. It was on cinemas. You can watch it online. That movie is so peak. It's so good. And of course, speaking of peak, Oguri Cap, the latest installment, which is Cinderella Grey, season 3, season 3. I don't know, but Cinderella Grey, really, really good. It follows the story of Oguri Cap, which is one of the best racehorses in Japan. Why am I nerding out over Uma Musume? Anyways, I think that much talking about Uma Musume is enough of a proof that I like Uma Musume a lot. Proceeding! As mentioned earlier, Minerva, average fan service enjoyer, really, 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 really likes Rock is a Lady's Modesty. Rock is a Lady's Modesty is a banned anime that has a little bit of fan service here and there, especially with one of their characters. Yeah, I found it through TikTok because I watched a clip of it and I was like, oh fuck, this hits. And if you want to watch it, go ahead. It's good. If you're open to a little bit of fan service, yeah. When I say a little bit of fan service, this is definitely a little bit of fan service. It's not little bit of fan service levels of 2.5, but yeah. Minerva First Impressions, fan service enjoy and horse racing gambling added. I do not bet on horses. I do not bet on horses. Don't worry. Because I do not have the money to bet on horses. But if I had money, I might bet on horses. Anyways, Rock is a Lady's Modesty. Really, really good. Horse girls. Yes. Horse girls. Thank you for clarifying. I do not bet on horses yet. The horse racing scene in the Philippines has been growing. And actually, a little fun fact, when I went to the National Museum, there was a little sketch of the first racehorsing event in the Philippines, and I took a picture of that, and it's one of my favorite pictures from my visit to the National Museum of the Philippines. Anyways, what was I talking about again? Rock as a Lady's Modesty. My favorite character has got to be Lirisa, the main character of Rock is a Lady's Modesty. Lirisa is just, I love her. I just love her. Like, you can never let go of your passions that easily. You can't just change yourself in the blink of an eye. And as Lirisa, just, I definitely recommend Rock as a Lady's Modesty. I love Lirisa. Lirisa's so cute. Moving on, we have Gach Akta. One thing to say about Gach Akta. It's trash. Which just so happens to be the highest form of compliment for Gach Akta. It's trash. If you want to find out why it's trash, I suggest that you watch it. Favorite? Zanka. Next. Yeah, man, holy shit, it's so trash. It is so trash. It's garbage. Moving on. Kaiju number 8. I already mentioned this via the game, but let me reiterate. One of my favorite characters ever, of all time. One of them, because there are two, one of them is Hoshina Soshiro, who happens to be the 3rd Division's vice captain. And he's perfect. To me, he's just the epitome of perfection, I would say. Anyways, what the fuck is wrong with me? But I love Hoshina Soshiro. Literally every episode is trash. Very much. For Gachi Akta, yeah. And for Kaiju number 8, let's discuss the manga too. The manga ending. The manga, I feel it was a little bit rushed towards the ending, but I do hope, I hope and pray that they do not rush the animation, because last season's animation is a little bit anyways. I hope that there can be some improvements for it, and I'm really excited for the next installment of the anime. I hope that it goes well, it bodes well, because I'm excited to see more of Numbers Hoshina. Tucks hair behind ear. I'm in love with the guy, okay? Anyways, moving on, we have Witch Hat Atelier, which is also in bold. Witch Hat Atelier, oh my goodness. I've been waiting for so long for this animation to come to fruition, and news just came out that it's been in production for 3.5 years. Yeah, it's worth it. It's worth the watch. And fun fact about Witch Hat Atelier, it's the only okay, motorcycles, you can stop now. It's the only anime of this season that I am watching dub and sub. I love it. I love it so much. You know, I only watched the dub for, Joshua Waters, Keyfree, Joshua Waters' performance on Keyfree, but every single dub is just really good, and I fell in love with Agot's dub. Oh my goodness, just if you do not like watching subbed anime, I suggest that you watch Witch Hat Atelier via dub. The English dub of it is so good. And aside from the dub, there's also the animation, which just goes to show it's one of the best up-and-coming anime. It's just animation galore, wonderful, incredibly good. The latest how do I say? The latest episode of it is not action-packed, but it's still good. It's still nice. I like it a lot. And so many more is coming up. Oh my god, there's so many more is coming up. I'm so excited for the next episode. Oh my goodness. I still haven't watched the dub for the latest one. But yeah. Please watch Witch Hat Atelier. I will update when the season ends, so if you want to watch it in one go, you will know. I will let you guys know. Next up, and last for this section, is going to be under animated shows. Under animated shows is To Be Hero X. The reason why I put animated shows instead of anime is because of this one, because it is considered as a donghua, if I recall correctly. It is a donghua. It is a Chinese anime, but it does have Japanese dub. Namely, the reason why I watch it for the Japanese dub is because Hanae Natsuki, one of my favorite Japanese voice actors ever, voices nice. And he also happens to voice Kiri from Witch Hat Atelier. Wow! But yeah, To Be Hero X, really great really, really great watch too. And my favorite character is Loli, who is a really, really cool hero. She's really cute, but also really, really cool. I love Loli. But the female cast for To Be Hero X, really good. And just lore wise, god damn it. The reason why I found out about To Be Hero X is because of that one promo video of X. Like the X. The white haired guy with the suit who snaps his fingers to change it from 3D to 2D and other different perspectives, and it's just so good. God damn it, animation so great. Anyways, watch To Be Hero X if you're interested in animation. And of course, many, many more. I also have a lot of other interests, namely Polar Opposites and the others and others alike. And yeah. There's that. And moving on. Yun rin hindi ko pa natuloy. You should continue it kasi the season's done already. Moving on, we have music, which is going to again be categorized by genre. First off, we have K-pop. I don't think I'm going to expand on this as much as I have expanded on the others, but for K-pop, I like Le Sserafim, 17, Twice, IVE, Chungha, G-Friend, Eunice. I miss G-Friend and I'm so sad that Eunice is going to end soon. Yana, Espa, motorcycle. Yana, Espa, Stray Kids, ITZY, NMIX, Sunmi, Red Velvet, and many, many more. I'm mostly a person who only listens to title tracks. And as for the title tracks of the these individuals or groups listed, I like the title tracks a lot. So yeah, those ones with the capitalized or the ones that I do listen a little bit of their side tracks too. Sorry, I got distracted. I was hearing something. What the fuck? But yeah, there's that. See, it's a short section. Moving on, we have J-pop. This is where I get a little bit more talkative again. For J-pop, my ultimate favorite has got to be Ado. No, I don't think I know anyone who doesn't like Ado. Ado's just so good. Her voice is so powerful. Her songs are fucking bangers. Love Gira Gira. Love Odo. Hate motorcycles as loud as that one. But yeah, you get my point. Of course, Yonezu Kenshi. And Yonezu Kenshi actually has to be in the middle of this because he's also a Vocaloid producer. If you know Hatsi. If you know, you know. Anyways, official Higedan. Duh, bangers. Atarashi Gakko, bangers. Otona Blue went platinum. Otona Blue went platinum on my room. In my room when it came out. Mafu Mafu is also here. One of my favorite J-pop artists. I love Mafu Mafu. Mafu Mafu literally saved my life. I love his music. Anyways, Phantom Sita, a group produced by Ado. Oh my gosh. It's a good thing. Oh my goodness. Buti na lang. Buti na lang it opened without a problem. Holy. Okay, moving on, we have Vondi. Special mention. Real crazy pull. But yeah, Vondi's songs are also really, really good. I also forgot to mention that I like Yoasobi too. Yoasobi's songs, fucking bangers. Duh, it goes viral a lot. And of course, Eve. I love Eve. I feel so bad that I couldn't list Eve here, but I needed to have a list of. I needed to keep my list a little bit more compressed because I don't want to go on and on and on. But like I love Eve too. Proceeding to Vocaloid music, we have 3 favorites. namely Dekonina-san, Kanaria, and Giga. Those three are my ultimate favorites, honestly. I just love the. Oh my god, my friend just sent the link of the stream. Well, anyway, Dekonina-san, just music's so good. But if I had to pick, if it's just a conversation involving Vocaloid, my favorite has got to be Kanaria. Please listen to Kanaria songs. Holy. Identity is one of my favorites ever. Anyways, in Giga is also really, really nice. Dekonina-san, iconic. Of course, there's also Dasu, which is a Filipino Vocaloid producer who produced Nakakapagpabagabag, and I refuse to name the latest one, and I haven't listened to it, but yeah. Dasu, most famously known for Nakakapagpabagabag. Really, really nice song. Nera-san, duh. Real Supercell. Kairiki Bear. My favorite Kairiki Bear song has got to be Bug. I think it was made for Project Sekai, but it's a really, really good song. I can't sing it out of fear for copyright, but yeah, you get my point. I also like a lot of other Vocaloid producers, but these are the ones that I can list. Now, for the reason why Dekonina is on top, other than Kanaria, we are going to discuss later. But for now, we're going to discuss OPM and P-pop because I am Filipino and I am not going to shy away from promoting the talent of my country, okay? Cup of Joe, please, 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 listen to Cup of Joe. If you want yearning, you should listen to Cup of Joe. Not their latest. Their most famous single. I don't know if it's a single. Their most famous song, as I researched like a few weeks ago, their most famous song happens to be Multo, and it went viral in the Philippines, and it was just everywhere. And for Multo, it got nominated. It actually got nominated. Woo! Yearning Pro Max Megumi Akorda. Ben and Ben. Yes. Listen to Ben and Ben. December Avenue. Jashu. Now the reason why Jashu is here is because she's an up-and-coming artist. And my favorite from her has definitely got to be her debut single, which is Uwi. Hello, Raging Potato. Welcome to the stream. Uwi. Banger. Her other single, the next one, is really, really cute too. Of course, I had to mention this band and my favorite P-pop group, SB19. I love all of their songs, and by all of their songs I mean all of their title tracks, but I will give their side tracks a listen to, maybe someday. And of course, Bini, congratulations on the Coachella debut. Oh, so incredibly proud of those girls. And I'm pretty sure that the Philippines is all proud of Bini for reaching such a global stage such as Coachella, and they even got invited to the Senate. Next up, music projects. We're going to be discussing this, and for the first one, it's going to be Utano Prince-sama. For the love of God, please, 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 please add original resonance onto Spotify. I'm incredibly happy that they put some of the songs there already, but I need original resonance in Spotify, please, 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 please. Anyways, there's that. And then my favorite character from Utano Prince-sama, Kurosaki Ramaru. He used to be like on the level of Hoshino Soshiro and another character that I'm going to mention later, but it died down. I still love him a lot. He still means a lot to me, but I just am not like that much in love with him anymore as much as I was like a few years ago, back when I was still charting on Utano Prince-sama Shining Live the game. Anyways, moving on. Actually, no, not yet. because Utano Prinsama, my favorite group just happens to be their group wherein Kurosake Ranmaru is in, which is Quartet Night. And Quartet Night songs are also bangers. And moving on to Hypnosis Mike, they also had a collaboration with Utano Prince-sama. And the collaboration between Mad Trigger Crew and Dotsui Tarehompo with Quartet Night. Go the Root. That song, fucking banger. I fucking loved Reiji's verse. Reiji's rap verse went crazy on Go the Root. It's on Spotify, by the way. Anyways, Hypnosis Mike. I love Hypnosis Mike too. They have original rap songs, and the premise of it is like they rap battles basically. Rap battles initiated by the government who are ruled by women and stuff like that. But yeah, really really good songs, fucking banger songs. Love that. I also love fuck, I forgot their name. I love, but then I forgot their name. Wow. Love all of the groups, actually. I don't think I have an ultimate favorite from them, but I love Fling Pose, I love Buster Bros, Matenro, Mad Trigger Crew, Dotsui Tarahompo, Badass Temple. I listed all of them, god damn it. And of course, the girls. I forgot the name of the group of the girls. Fuck. Oh my god, wait, let me think of it. Wait, oh my goodness. I can only think of their single Femme Fatale. Fuck, it's Nemo Ichijiku and oh my god, I forgot their name. But yeah, you get my point. All of them have great songs. Rap songs too. Rap songs. It's because their songs are rap. God damn it. I'm losing my mind because I can't think of the name of the girl group. Anyways, Paradox Live also has rap songs. It's also a rap music project. Yeah, oh my gosh, wait. The ending for Hypnosis Mike. Not that great. Anyways, Paradox Live. Favorite group has got to be Bae. And I really, really, oh my gosh, I'm a big fan of Koroneko-san being a character there too. Oh my god. And of course, there's also Amatsuki-san. I don't know if you guys know Koroneko and Amatsuki, but they are some otaites who were, I think they've been close with Mafu, like, way back, but they're otaites. And yeah. Anyways, Milgram. This is where Dekonina, the Dekonina conversation being on top before Canaria takes place. Dekonina produces a lot of Milgram songs. If I recall correctly, Dekonina produces all of the Milgram songs. Their songs are so good. It follows like the premise of the Milgram project, wherein criminals have to sing their way out of prison. I wouldn't say prison, but there's a lot going on in Milgram. If you're not much into the really really sad stuff, I would not suggest to watch the series or just read up on the theories. But the Milgram project, the music project, is really really good. I would suggest it to people who like music projects. But if you're not much into the Japanese music projects, I would suggest a Korean music project, which is Alien Stage. This is a series wherein, like, I think humans are I'm not even sure if they're humans. Humans become like pets of aliens, and they sing on stage to be ranked the top so they don't get punished by those alien captors. Yeah, that's the kind of premise that it has. Great songs, by the way. Alien Stage. My favorite song out of Alien Stage has got to be Hyona's single, And the Till version of it too. A fucking banger. But also there's Black Sorrow and then Blink Gone. Really, really great songs. Moving on, we have Twisted Wonderland in bold letters. Now, this is where the other favorite character of all time comes out. Aside from Hoshino Soshiro from Kaiju number 8, I also am incredibly, incredibly in love and addicted to Riddle Rose Hearts. Now, if you know me in real life, my friends and my family know me to be incredibly addicted to Riddle Rose Hearts, and some of his merch have been displayed where in our living space. I love Riddle so much, and I found out about Riddle. Yes, the shrine, bro. See, so here's a friend's testimony. The shrine. Yes, I do have a Riddle Rose Hearts shrine, and it has grown a little bit substantially. I cannot beat the allegations. Yep, I cannot beat the allegations. And if you guys are not familiar with Yume shipping is shipping yourself with the character. Yes, I do indulge in that, but with Riddle Rose Hearts, I don't think I can. With Hoshino Soshiro, yes, but anyways, bro's about to start a religion. I fear that I am not the Kickstarter of that religion. I fear that it is already I fear that it is already a prominent religion. I'm not the one who started it. And quite frankly, Riddle Rose Hearts just happens to be the most famous character out of all the Twisted Wonderland characters. So I am not the only one who likes Riddle to a degree. But like, within my IRLs, yeah, I am the Riddle Rose Hearts enjoyer. For Umamusume, the music of Umamusume is really, really good too. If you're not a fan of like the animation, I would suggest like even just listening to the songs, because they're all really, really good. And of course, favorite of all time is Winning the Soul. That song is just so fucking banger. Holy shit. And especially the Oguri Cup version. Oh my goodness. And next up we have Aopella, which is a music project on YouTube of a cappella groups covering J-pop music. Sometimes mashups of J-pop music, and it's really, really great. There are some of your favorite seiyus might be participants on that too, because if I recall correctly, there are some famous names on there, and the acapella is amazing. I don't even know what to say. It's just, you can search it on YouTube. It's good. Aopella, really, really good. Of course, I have to mention Hoyo Mix. All of the original character songs from ZZZ are good, but my favorite has got to be Pinking for Caesar. I know it's a little bit on the higher note, the higher how do I say it? Higher tone of voice song, but like it's a banger for me. I love Pinking. And other no, not other aside from that, there's also the songs from Honkai Impact. There's songs from Honkai Star Rail. The soundtrack of each region, each place in Genshin Impact too. Like Hoyo Mix is just a mix of everything. Of course, also, oh my gosh, I didn't think to mention it when I was practicing, but Hoyo Mix also has like Robin's songs, Astra's songs. Like those are just so good. Robin's mini album is so good. I would suggest that you guys check it out. Robin from Honkai Star Rail, by the way. Really, really good songs. And this is where we go into the Western and adjacent part. We have Chaperone, Sabrina Carpenter, Zara Larson, Cat's Eye, and XG. I honestly don't listen to as much Western music as I should, but these are the ones that stand out to me. Chaperone, I do listen to some side tracks from Chaperone, And of course, Sabrina Carpenter too, Zara Larson. I'm really, really happy that Zara Larson got her got wait, how do I say this? Got out of the Kia asylum. Like, she used to just be a one-hit wonder, but then now she's someone who has a lot of songs to her belt, and I'm really, really happy for her. So yeah, yippee! That dolphin meme really, really did a number on her character, on her career. I mean, really good. Cat's Eye. I'm just kidding. I like the songs, the choreography. I cannot imitate that for the life of me. And I guess Pinky Up. I don't know how to feel about Pinky Up. I think the chorus is bleh, but yeah, sure. It's catchy, I would say. And XG, my favorite global group. Love XG. Love their songs. Oh, I don't even have a favorites because I love all of their songs, you know? Yeah. Anyways, we go on to the Q&A session. People, 4 seasons XG on repeat for me, as it should. For the Q&A session, I did prepare some questions beforehand, but feel free to ask some questions in chat if you want to know more about me. But I'm not confident that I can answer them properly. I might not know some of the things that you guys might mention, but since I wasn't favorite childhood snack, okay, we're already starting, but let me just clarify that I might not know what to answer for as much of the others, but yeah. Let's start with the first question, as mentioned by my friend here. Favorite childhood snack? Huh. I don't even know if there are any like childhood. I don't know. All I can think about right now is dragon seeds. No childhood Sag. Hey, I had a childhood, but like I don't eat as much. The first thing that came to mind was just dragon seeds. Dragon seeds are still available, by the way. But like, yeah, it's just one of my favorite. Oh my god, I feel embarrassed to say this, but I did eat the shells of that too. Like after I eat the insides of the dragon seeds, I would also chew on the shells, but then I'd spit it out. But sometimes I would eat them, and it gets my my lips dry, and I would get in trouble for eating the outsides. And they were like, why the fuck are you eating the outside of the dragon seed? And I was like, hey, it's tasty. Why should I not eat it? If it's tasty, why should I not eat it? So yeah, that's a little fact about me. That's a little fact about my childhood. And even as I am discussing some of the other questions that I have prepared by myself, feel free to leave some questions that you're curious about in the chat, by the way. First off, wow. What a wonderful question. God damn it. What a wonderful and easy question. My favorite color. My favorite color all time. Burgundy. Any red, actually. I really, really love the color red. With red, nothing goes wrong. A lot of my stuff is red. As I'm looking around at my room right now, I can see that there are some reds here. Mainly from Riddle Rose Hearts is red. But yeah. I love red. There's also my interest in the color violet. But that's because I am addicted to Hoshino Soshiro and Riddle Rose Hearts. But I loved red before I even discovered Riddle Rose Hearts. So there's that. So my favorite color of all time has got to be red. What color would your first car be? The question is, will I ever get a car? I don't know. I like public transport. I like public transport. And I'm not really particular of the kind of car that if I will ever get a car for myself. I mean, I don't have a license. And I don't plan on getting a license. So, anyways, if I did get a car, well, I already have a car under my name, but I'm not the one who's driving it. Our car has a burgundy color scheme, colorway. So, yeah, our car is already burgundy, so that might be the answer to your question. But if I do get a car for myself, it's going to be black. I'm pretty basic like that. It's going to be black. It's easy to clean, and it doesn't get dusty as easily, I would say. It doesn't attract dust colors as much. And the only problem with having a black car is that bird poop can be seen. Yeah, anyways. Black is the dustiest color, really? I would say white is the dustiest color. Because it does... Okay, black does get a little bit dusty. Silver hindi halata. Oh, really, really interested in that. Pero, like, what kind of silver though? Kasi there's like the shiny silver, which is basically chrome. But then, which is crazy to think about, having a chrome car in the middle of the fucking road. What the hell? But yeah, passenger princess life is the kind of life that I want to lead. And I have had talks of this with my adoptive dad. I mentioned that I don't want to get a car ever. And he said that if I don't plan to drive, then he'll be my driver. So like, yeah, I'm set for life. I am set for life when it comes to driving. Yeah. And yeah, anyways, when can we expect some FPS streams? I'm not sure. Honest answer is I'm not sure. The hopeful answer is someday, soon, probably soon, because for FPS, I do like playing FPS. I didn't mention it earlier. Will it lag if Apex stream? That's the concern that I have. Which is why I'm saying hopefully soon, because I don't know if it will lag. I will have to do some bandwidth tests. Like, even if it's just myself, I do have to check. And when the time comes, I definitely want to stream my Apex point of view when I play with my friends. So, yeah. Yeah, I really want FPS streams to happen. It's just I cannot because of the Wi-Fi problems that I've been having ever since I started my career. But yeah. Soon, hopefully soon, we can get some FPS streams. Valorant, Apex, maybe some other games too. Any siblings? Yes, I do. I mentioned it earlier. I do have an older sister. And my older sister is a few years younger than me. Not that old, but yeah, I don't think I want to elaborate on as much about my personal life, but I do have a sibling, and that's basically it. It's just the two of us. She hasn't come home in a while, but yeah, that's it. That's all I want to share about my sibling. Maybe the fact that she has a really, 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 really pretty baby daughter. Yeah, that's it. Anyways. Favorite VTubers, independent or corporate? For independent, of course, I have to mention my friends. My precious, precious friends. Cuts Ramen. Is that still her handle, or is it just Katsu now? My precious friend Cuts Ramen, of course, Levi. If you ever stream again, someday, Levi. I still don't know, dude. I still don't know if you want me to call you Levi or Levi. But yeah, my friend here used to also be a streamer. Doesn't stream anymore. But yeah, I have to mention my friends. Of course, there's also my favorite Filipino VTuber, the radish. I don't know if it's radish VTuber or radish farmer VTuber. Kuni. 2-year hiatus after starting work. This is what happens when you get a job, guys. You don't get to stream anymore. You're too busy to stream. Me soon, actually. Hopefully not. Anyways, independent. Yeah, there's like Kuni, and there's also Flox, who does a lot of VTuber guides. Really, really helpful. Actually, streamer guides, to be frank. They have a lot of stuff. Yeah, and I the reason why I only list so little of independent is because I am a fan of corporate VTubers, specifically Nijisanji livers. And my Kamioshi is a Nijisanji EN liver, and I refuse to elaborate on who that is. You are just going to have to figure that out for yourselves. And as for other corporate VTubers that I really, really like, there's the Vispo girls, Hinano-san, and Neoporte, duh. There's also Shirayuki Raid. Shirayuki Raid is a founder of the company. So I don't know if I could mention that he's a VTuber under Neoporte, but he is one of the founders of Neoporte. So yeah, there's that. And Amatsuki's a VTuber now. So I guess I can mention Amatsuki. Anyone else? Yes, independent. Kamito-san. Fucking crazy ass Kamito-san. I love him. He's so good. What the fuck? Anyways, moving on. We have anong favorite number mo sa electric fan? While I started this presentation, I asked my friends to give me some prepared questions, and this happened to be one of their questions. Thank you so much, my friend. Anong favorite number mo sa electric fan? My favorite number is 1. It's kasi yung electric fan namin super lakas. 1 pa lang ang lakas na, feeling mo number 2 siya. So, my favorite number on the electric fan has got to be 1. Pero depende yan sa electric fan. Because those mini fans, holy shit. I have mini fans here, and my mom gives me mini fans a lot. She always asks me, "May mini fan ka?" She knows I don't have one because I do not like them. And my god, she gave me one last night. Sabi, tingnan mo to. Gusto mo ba siya? I opened it and it's so loud. It's so fucking loud. And I told her, nah, sayo na yan. I don't like it because it's too loud. So yeah, that's my thoughts on mini fans. I do not like them when they are loud. There are some that are not that loud, and I like those. But like, mini fans are no go for me. I'd rather just raw dog the heat. It's the small one without a stand and it's all metal. Jisoo Life fans are also really, really loud. From my experience of hearing it from my classmates, they're loud. Any minifan, honestly, any minifans I do not like. Actually, I don't like fans. I'm more of an aircon girly. If it's hot, just turn on the air conditioning. But make sure that you turn it on for a long time because, yeah, how AC girly. It's so hot in the Philippines now. An electric fan does not suffice. If you use an electric fan nowadays in the Philippines, it's going to be incredibly just hot air blowing to you. It's no longer cold air, it's hot air. So might as well use an air conditioner. AC Humor VTuber versus Kanal viewers. Grabe naman. Hindi naman ako AC Humor. Hindi naman ako AC Humor. At least I don't think I am. Baka nga easy humor girl ako. Anyways, ligo 3 times a day. Real. Oh God, it's so hot. Ligong-ligo ako every hour. Especially pag, walang aircon. If I cannot have access to aircon, I'd rather just take a bath 3 times a day, which costs a lot. And yeah, I was about to mention, kasi yung aircon namin, it's a split type aircon. And sorry for mentioning it as aircon instead of AC, that's just what I was used to. Yun. Like, yung aircon kasi namin, the switch from English to Provigrox. My bad. Aircon. Yung aircon kasi namin, tangina, hindi ko na alam kung mag-i-English ako, magtatagalog. Yung aircon kasi namin, naka-split type. Yung split type na aircon namin, pag naka-open siya ng matagal, you can save much more money from it being open. Do you play any horror games? I don't. I did play Exit 8 during my debut, but the VOD wasn't there, but I don't want to play it again because I already finished it. But maybe someday. I definitely am willing to play games that I can download with the storage that I have. So if you have any suggestions on what horror games I should play, definitely give me some. Because I'm the type of person who gets scared really easily, which makes playing horror games much more fun. Oh my gosh, I feel like I want to play Outlast on stream. I have played horror games before. I've played Outlast 2 before. I played it and I streamed it for some close friends like a few years back. And I haven't finished that. So I don't know what happens by the end of it. And I really, really want to play it again. My goodness, that game made me go crazy. I was so scared. That's when I realized that I did not like horror games, but I am willing to play them on stream if it comes to it. Definitely. Yeah. What was I saying again? Oh yeah. Like yung aircon kasi namin, split type siya. Pag naka-open yan ng mas matagal, pag mas matagal yang naka-open, mas nakakaipon ka. And by ipon, I mean mas nakaka-save ka. Like, hindi siya ganun kamahal sa bill mo. In comparison to taking a bath 3 times a day, it's going to be so incredibly hard on your water bill. So, I would prefer just using the aircon for almost the whole day. And, of course, the entire night. Mas nakakaipon ka pa dun, honestly. Next, Fave Uma. Fuck, I mentioned that earlier. My favorite Uma Musume. My favorite Uma Musume is Tiamo Parao. But like my first favorite was Teiyo. Tokai Teiyo before I found out about Tiamo Parao. Because I love the mindset of Tiamo Parao. Like the character from the Uma Musume franchise. I love Tiamo Parao. Really, really great character. If you want to know more about her, you should check out Road to the Top on YouTube. Bakit naging promotor? Yeah. Anyways, next. Dialects. I do have some dialects. Other people will argue that I should be calling it Filipino languages. But honestly, it's whatever to me. I do have some dialects, but I am not fluent in them. I tend to mix them up because where I live, there are a total of 3 dialects. So there are a total of 5 languages, since dialects, languages, same thing. There are a total of 5 languages where I am situated in. I will not mention what dialects there are because which dialects they are, because I do not want to dox myself like that. But yeah, there's English, there's Filipino, and then the other 3 regional dialects of the place that I am in. And the problem with that is that I tend to mix up my dialects a lot, that if I do talk in them, I don't know which one's which, but I am going to use them in the same sentence. and people are going to get confused. Why the fuck am I mixing two dialects in one sentence? And it's going to expose where I live. I do not want to dox myself like that. As much as I want to be entertaining about it, I cannot. I cannot. At the risk of exposing myself. Now, this one is a question that my friends wanted to ask me. Why are you gay? Thank you for the question. God damn it. They specifically asked me in that tone of voice, why am I gay? So, let me just say, I am actually going to answer this seriously. I am gay because I like men and women. I am specifically bisexual. I am gay, I'm happy. Yes. When you're gay, you're happy. And when you're happy, you like men and women. I like men and women. And I would say I identify as bisexual. It's just, there's so much to like about men and women, you know. Aside from liking humanity, I love men and women too. And if you ask me, like, aren't you a girl? Why do you like women? I like boobs too. If it wasn't obvious enough from me defending fan service, I like ass, tits, thighs, yeah. Anyways, let's move on to the next. Thank you. If there are any other questions, feel free to ask them right now. Bro is a human enjoyer. Yes, I am. I genuinely just love people. And it's more so a personality type of thing rather than me liking them visually. Visuals add a lot. Like, definitely a lot. But if your personality entices me, then yeah. There's that. Anyways, since there are no further questions, thank you so much for coming to the stream. Even though it's an hour and 30 minutes of me talking about myself, I'm incredibly grateful that you guys have stuck around till the end. I did not have any other questions prepared, but I'm really, really grateful that you guys took the time out of your day to watch me yap about myself, because I love talking about myself. Rather than me talking to myself, I'd rather talk to a stream. Yeah. Question is, will you play single player campaigns on stream? What do you mean single player campaigns? I Sorry, I don't know what you mean by that. The only campaigns I know, oh my gosh, campaigns are like, aren't those like a D&D thing? I don't know. Like, will you explore story games? Story games, sure, if the storage permits it, then yeah, definitely. I do have plans on streaming some lighter load visual novels. I already have, since I do plan to improve on my speech and voice acting, I will play some visual novels too. Any ideal initial stream schedule in mind? The stream schedule that I have settled with recently is Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Yeah. Wait, let me actually see my schedule right now. Let me look at my schedule. So, yeah. It's a little bit hard for Thursday, but since finals is coming up and my like schooling can take a pause, I might stream every day once school's out. But next week, what I have in mind is Tuesday. I have a lot of time before 3 o'clock for Philippine time, by the way. And Fridays are also open until before 3. And for Thursdays, it's a bit of a hit or miss. It really depends. But yeah, all of those before 3. But I am not confident that I'm going to be streaming at 8 a.m. You will not catch me awake at those times. So, yeah, around the same time as what I started today, like around 12 to 1 is going to be the start. And it's going to be usually Tuesdays to Thursdays. Yeah. Will you make a server slash play with your viewers? Top of mind games I think of is like Repo or Peak. Ooh. For for Repo, I do have a Steam family that I can borrow Repo from, so I can play with viewers. For this server, Discord server, maybe someday. Like maybe after finals, I might make a Discord server, and I'll make the proper bots for it. I'll rename it and everything. Oh my goodness, it's been a long time since I made a server, but yeah, I definitely have plans on expanding more on my community stuff because I really, really, really am shy. If you, oh my goodness, if you check it, if you check my X account right now, you're going to see that I am tweeting to 0 people. So yeah. Anyways, it's just so it's difficult for me to make friends because I'm incredibly shy. I'm incredibly shy of just connecting with people, but I am willing to, yeah. Yeah, anyways. Yeah, bro, good luck with this one. Nakailang rebrand ka na rin. Oh, the rebrands happen because the first rebrand happened because my name was just too close to my real name. I did not want to risk myself with that kind of name, and I did not have a proper model for that yet. The second rebrand is actually my original character. That was an original character that I just decided to use her visuals for my streaming persona, and I did not want to continue that because that's my character. I don't want to taint my character with my own personality. Anyways, next up, this rebrand. I think this rebrand is closest to me, and design-wise is also closest to me. It's not. Yeah. Anyways, I do not want to mesh my real life situation as much with my streaming persona. There's definitely a fine line between hitting the meshing well versus me outright doxing myself. I do not want to risk that. So if IRL topics do come up, I'm going to skirt around it in any way that I can. Looking forward to hitting affiliate. Thank you so much. Hopefully it does get to that point by this time. You know, third time's a charm. But yeah, I just need to be a little bit less shy, you know, excited for the Twitch money. I don't really care for the Twitch money. I just want to make friends. I just want to have a community, you know. But hopefully the storage permits. Honestly, if back then the problem was my Wi-Fi, now my problem is my storage. My laptop storage can only host Genshin Impact, Apex Legends, and Valorant, and I cannot play any other games other than that unless I delete my school files, which I cannot. Twitch money equals new SSD. If I could, honestly, oh my goodness, I mentioned this earlier, I cannot expand my laptop storage. It's so bad. And I do have, you know, fears for external drives because my last hard drive got corrupted and I lost a lot of files. The lot of files being my old VODs from a previous iteration of myself. That was just so... Oh, I felt so sad because I was really, really ready on making videos for that iteration of mine, and I was like, oh shit, god damn it. Just use it for games and big file backup. Yeah, definitely. That's just going to be the kind of thing that I'm gonna use it for. I'm gonna use it for games na lang instead of imported files. Well, there weren't any important files in there. It was just VODs. Yep, there's loud motorcycles there. Love it here. Love my neighbor. Yep, love my neighborhood. Vroom, vroom, vroom. Oh my goodness. And yeah. I don't know if I have anything else to talk about. I already talked about everything. We don't hear motorcycles. Good Mike. I don't think you understand. If I watch back the VOD and I can hear the motorcycles, I'm going to beat myself up over it. It just... Wala ka kasi kanina when I was being so incredibly passionate about hating loud motorcycles. It got bad. It got bad. Anyways, the microphone. Oh yeah, I should talk about my specs. The camera that I'm using for my tracking right now is a simple A4 Tech camera. It's basically an office camera. And I do have an extender because my laptop does not host more than 2 USB type A's. I'm using an extender. So my mouse is a Logitech 304. My microphone, I am using the USB-C of my Fifine K688. Really, really great mic, by the way. If you guys are looking for budget microphones to start streaming, the K688 or the Fifine AM8 is a really, really good option. What next game are you playing / streaming? I honestly don't know because I can only play Genshin Impact, Valorant, and Apex. So maybe the next stream is going to be, I don't know, Apex probably. What are the mics with it? I recommend Fifine K688 and Fifine AM8. They're both Fifine mics. The K688 has a more, I would say, richer sound, a deeper sound, more catered for deeper voices, I think. And the AM8 caters to, there's a loud motorcycle. Wonderful. Anyway, the AM8 is for like more front voices. I don't know how to explain it, but there are definitely a lot of tutorials out there, a lot of recommendation videos out there that are going to compare the K688 and the AM8. Right now, I'm using the Fifine K688. It's a really, really great mic, especially for me because I have a lower voice, but if you are going to use this, I would recommend getting an interface for it if you don't like the feedback from it. Not a big fan of RGB on face. This one does not have RGB. The mic that I'm using right now, the K688, does not have RGB. The only light source you have from it is the tap to mute button, which just has green and red to show you that it's on or off. But yeah, the only problem with this though is if I tap here, you're gonna hear it. If I accidentally tap the microphone, you're going to hear me. Yeah, signs of aging, di na fan ng RGB. I've never been a fan of RGB. My goodness, I hate it. I just hate looking at so many bright lights. Even right now. So the thing is, with my setup, I have to turn on an overhead light so that the microphone picks up my micro expressions so that the model can look decent. If I turn that off, I'm going to be blinking like randomly. Not like right now, as I'm blinking, it tracks properly, and my mic and my mouth movements too. You can see, actually, where is... there it is. Oh my god, why didn't I move here? If you see me smiling, like, yeah, that's me smiling. If I turn off my overhead light, you're not going to see me smiling. Like, you know, I do not like this light. This light above me, I'm looking at it right now. It's so bright. I hate it. I hate it so much. And if I even block out a little bit of the light, you can't see my mouth moving anymore. It's not even moving properly anymore. But if I remove my hand from the light, like, you can see the tracking. I'm not a fan of bright lights, even with my phone. Oh my gosh, I have a little story for this. Um, for my mom, my mom has already really bad eyesight, but watches and she watches her phone. She watches stuff on her phone with her brightness on full blast. And I'm like, your eyes are already really bad, and now you're still using bright light for it? And she's like, but I can't see it. That's why your eyes are bad, because you're harming your eyes with such bright light. Yeah, you get my point. I do not like bright lights, even right now as I'm streaming. I do not like this overhead light I'm looking at. Have you tried monitor light bar? Been eyeing for so long but never got to it. I don't have a purpose for a light bar, which is why I haven't bought one. Because right now I have a laptop, and my laptop already has the inbuilt like keyboard backlight. I mean, I have a keyboard backlight. Oh yeah, I didn't mention my laptop is a Victus, HP Victus, whatever the fuck model this is. Para lang di ka mag-overhead light. Well, the overhead light is for my model tracking. I have to shine light on my face. It's not shining light on my monitor necessarily. Oh my god, those fucking motorcycles. So yeah, the light here, the overhead light is for my face so that the camera tracks it better. So I don't have a purpose for a monitor light bar. But if I do get one, and if I do get one someday, I will promise that I will get one someday. I will tell you my thoughts on it, but not right now. I'm only hosting a laptop anyway, so it's good. I'm good. And my laptop right now is at like its lowest brightness, but it's too bright still for me. I don't know how to fix that. Now that you made me pay attention to my light, I'm getting blinded. My eyes hurt. Yeah, what were we talking about again? Yeah, the next stream, I definitely want to stream something else other than Genshin Impact. I definitely want to stream something else other than Genshin Impact, or at least something else from Genshin Impact. Yeah. Hopefully I can get rid of some other files that I don't need anymore before I go back to my third trimester. God damn it. It's just, my goodness. I feel like I do have to clarify. I am in university. So I am of legal age. So, do with that what you will, I suppose. Anyways, oh my god, I did mention earlier, like, if you look at my X account, Twitter account, you're going to see that I do not have anyone that I am posting to, but I am still posting, and it feels forced. My tweets feel so forced. Actually, let me look at them. Dun, 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 dun. Really grateful for people who make royalty-free background music. Thank you so much. Oh shit, I have 3 followers now. Oh my god, I have 3 followers. That used to just be 1. What the fuck? Hell yeah. But looking back at my tweets, it's like, yep, there's another motorcycle. Wow. Looking back at my tweets, oh my gosh, 30 posts with no one interacting. That's fine. I don't really care. I do care. I do care a little bit. Yeah, I think nearing into 3 o'clock is a perfect time to end the stream. I mean, I've been streaming for an hour and 15. Let's end at exactly 3. Let's end at exactly 3. So one more question or two more questions come in, please feel free. Actually, I don't have any more stuff that I prepared. And yeah. Next stream I will try to stream at like Tuesday. Hopefully Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday, because I do have something. I do have plans on Tuesday. Plans being school. Can we get you to play horror games? Yes, feel free to recommend some horror games to play. For me to play. Unfortunately, Roblox is out of the question because I cannot download Roblox anymore. It's too much, but I will find a way so I can play some horror games. I will do my best. And I don't know what horror game I want to play. I have played Exit 8, which is semi-horror, but something else that is a little bit light will be welcome. I like first-person point of view horror games because I haven't watched people play as much of the newest Silent Hill F, but I feel like I do not want to play that because I do not have the storage to play Silent Hill, but I also do not feel confident in playing Silent Hill. I do not it's not so much I don't like to play games like that, but I would prefer if it was a first person point of view horror game. And I will say in advance that you are going to hear me scream a lot for that, and I do not have any solutions to my microphone peaking yet. I still want my screams to be heard, but the microphone just has the software, like OBS, just has peaking stuff, the noise gate stuff. Yeah, I want to still include that. I am learning a lot about how to fix the audio, and there's another one. I do not know how to get rid of those. I wish that their tires get busted. But yeah. Um I've been doing my best to learn how to talk properly, to voice act. I've been learning how to fix my audio for the longest time. I've always been my friends have been saying that my audio sounds really great, but as someone who is a perfectionist, unfortunately, great doesn't cut it. I need it to be perfect. And right now it's not perfect, but I will still work on it. I am still working on it, but yeah, it doesn't need to be perfect for now, but it will become perfect someday. So there's that. There's also the fact that I have a very how do I say this? My voice modulates really weirdly. Sometimes I talk like this, sometimes it's a little lower. It really depends on my throat condition. And it's like a curse is upon me. I cannot bring myself to drink just normal water. I have to drink other like beverages. I like juice. I have an addiction to soft drinks. Not soft drinks. Wait, how do I say that in English properly? Cola. I have an addiction to cola. So that's why my throat sounds like incredibly dry. I don't sound hydrated, but I am drinking while I am streaming. Well, sometimes. Honestly, at this point, I'm just talking out of my ass just so I can make up for the, you know, exactly 2 hours of a stream. Hopefully, I don't get any copyright strikes throughout this. I feel like I did not sing anything, and the background music is copyright free, if I recall correctly. Hopefully we don't get into trouble. Twitch, I did add a tag for Filipino in English. So yeah, last time, oh my gosh, last time there was this one stream that I did where I just had English tags and I spoke Tagalog for like 30 seconds and I got fucking bonked by Twitch. What the fuck? What do you want to get out of streaming? Like self community, friends to play with, scout by a company, etc. Um, can I say all of the above? Definitely the reason why I started streaming is because I wanted to get some experience under my belt with talking to people, and of course with if I want to get scouted by a company, I would have to have a community behind me, or at least the kind of streaming ethic wherein I have a lot of people coming back to watch me, because that's the kind of thing that they are looking for. If you're going to ask me if I am auditioning, I will someday, maybe. Not gonna say where, not gonna say when, but I do have ideas on what kind of characters I want to play. Unfortunately, the kind of reason it, I do have a little bit of a dilemma that I am going through, because the reason why I'm streaming is to build a portfolio for myself. But if I want to get scouted, I need to have a community behind me. But if I do get scouted by an agency, I will have to abandon that community and like abandon my image as Minerva, and that's something that I fear, because if I do build a community, I'm going to get attached, and it's going to be hard for me to detach from a community that I've already built. So, like, you get my point, right? I want to have a community because I want to get scouted, but out of fear of getting a community, yeah. I will go to your server and be like, guys, she moved on to a new channel. Well, I it is going to be a little bit difficult, especially for the kind of companies that I want to be in, because if I don't know if there are punishments for that kind of thing, but there's still like fear for it. But yeah, I think being in a company has its own challenges as well, definitely. I think the main perk, oh shit. Fuck, sorry, that was my alarm. So there's 3 o'clock. um the main challenge for being a corporate VTuber is that you tung sahur as alarm. Please, it's just the normal alarm. Hey, let me turn that off. Maybe I might get disturbed again. Holy. Anyways, what was I talking about again? Yes. Being a corporate VTuber has got its perks, and its main perk is definitely having a community behind you already. But there are some challenges with the kind of content that you are going to be able to produce as a VTuber. You do have to not skirt around, you have to be strict with the kind of content that you are allowed to make, especially with how do I say this, IPs, like collaborations with big companies like Nintendo and the like. Shout out Nintendo, I guess. But yeah, you get my point. There's perks, and then there's pros and cons to being a corporate VTuber, and I think the pros outweigh the cons for me. So, which is why there are some thoughts of me applying to corporate agencies. But there's also the fact that, like, I can't play games. The thing is, I don't think I would play anything that would not make it past the corporate, you know, rules. If I were to, I mean, I would assume that they have a list of games that you can play already prepared, and they already got permissions to play it. So, yeah, there's that. And then there's also, as an indie VTuber, the hardest part of it is starting off because you don't have a preconceived community. Preconceived? You don't already have a community behind you. You're starting from basically the ground up. And if you don't stand out as an individual, you are not going to, make it as an independent VTuber. And that's not necessarily a bad thing. Maybe you want to keep your community as close-knit as possible, but oh my fucking god, those motorcycles. But yeah, those are definitely going to be my thorn in the back. Those motorcycles, I am not going to get scouted if I continue to live like this. I need a space for myself. Holy shit. Anyways, talking about indie. Yeah. Independent VTubers have the I would say the freedom of doing whatever they want because they are their own management. But it is going to be a little bit difficult to make a name for yourself, especially in a space wherein VTubing is incredibly saturated now compared to a few years ago. Only a few years ago. And yeah, actually, let me talk about that a little bit more because as an independent VTuber, your designs are your own. And as someone who owns your own design, well, as someone who is an independent VTuber with zero fucking bank, I made the model myself. I illustrated it myself. I made the sketch myself. I am too ashamed to show you guys the sketch. It's really, really bad, but I think I can show you guys that this model is, it's still half. It's only a half model that I made. I drew it myself, I rigged it myself, and you're going to see I've only ever gotten to the X parameters of my model. I haven't done the Z parameters of my model. I haven't gone through making my X and Y because I am scared of wasting the free trial of my VTube studio, of my Live 2D. I'm really, really scared of that possibility. And yeah, as someone who cannot afford a lot, as you can see from the layout of the stream, you're going to notice that these are just simple designs that I made. Even the other ones, actually, let me show that. No, this is the opening screen with my thumbnail. Oh shit! Hold on. Shit. Anyways. Oh. Oh my god. I'm gonna get... Oh, holy shit. Anyways. Yeah, something like that. I made it in Canva. First stream, by the way. This is not my first stream. This is not my first stream. This is not my first stream. I'm just not really prepared. Anyways, yeah, going back to this. This was made in Canva. This is just a free template that I modified a little bit. So yeah, I utilize every free thing that I can while I can. Also, there's this, which is my Genshin layout. My most prized possession, my Genshin layout. I made a separate layout for Genshin Impact. Yes, I did. I made a separate layout for Genshin Impact because I wanted... Yeah. Same, all my layouts are from Canva, even logo. I do not even have a logo. That's the thing. I do not have a logo. But whenever I will debut the full version of my model, because this one's half version, right? This one's only half version. Once I do debut my full version of my model, I will go into explaining the details. You might notice some details already from the top, but The details are very bottom heavy. just because. Just because. But I'm really excited to show you guys the full model. Maybe someday. Hopefully this summer I find the motivation to make the entire model and quite possibly rig it too with X and Y parameters included. But yeah, it's going to take a toll on my tablet, it's going to take a toll on my laptop, it's going to take a lot of my time, my free time that I would rather use to sleep and lay around and do nothing. I've already gone over time. I said I was going to end stream at 3 o'clock, but yeah, that's how much I like talking about myself, and that's how much I like to talk, which is why, the reason why I actually started streaming is because I like talking. And most of the time, I would just talk to myself. Even without an audience, I would pretend that I have an audience and I would talk to myself and imagine scenarios about me being friends with like this and like that, and then I'm going to talk about all of my interests and stuff like that. And yeah, I just like talking. I like wasting words. I like wasting my saliva. Wait, that might not be translated well. Whenever I say wasting my saliva, it's a direct translation of nagsasayang ng laway, which is like the direct translation of nagsasayang ng laway is wasting saliva, which means that you just talk and talk and talk without any like direction, whatever. Yeah, naturally born yapper. Honestly, definitely, yeah. And I hope to use my naturally born yapperness as a selling point for myself. I love talking, especially about myself, if it wasn't obvious enough. I like talking about myself. I'm that much of a fucking narcissist. Anyways, yeah. Hopefully we can improve from today's stream. But if you're curious to find out more about me, well, quite frankly, you can check my X account in the bottom right there, which, well, all of my accounts have the same username. Twitch being at Minerva End, YouTube at Minerva End, and X, formerly Twitter, at Minerva End. You can all find me there if you wish to. Maybe someday I will get to working on my Discord server so that I can be more, connected to my community, and I can do more posts there, announcements there. And yeah, for those of you who have been curious about how I approach some other games, or for this moment Genshin Impact, you can check my YouTube, which hosts all of my VODs. And yeah, that's basically it. That's the outro. I don't have a proper outro. I feel like I did make an outro a few streams back, but like I already forgot. Okay, outro time. Yippee! Thank you so much for tuning into the stream. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Okay, that's the outro. That's going to be the outro. It's just a direct reference to the intro. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Bye-bye. See you next time. Hopefully next Tuesday. Hopefully. Bye.